Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. What? A new day 365. My channel on addiction, relapse, and recovery. I'm 287 days abstinent and sober today from all mind-altering substances, and you know, and that's almost 10 months, and I am fucking insane. Like, wow, I don't know what's got over me the last little while. I've had this huge emotional relapse, and I've just been like anxious and insecure and fearful and just a mess. My head's been like tearing at me like from 50 different angles, and and I'm like and I've been like acting impulsively a little bit. The good news is I haven't picked up a drug or drink, and I am still sober, which is fuck. That's such a blessing. If I was to like pick up a drug or a drink right now, I would lose everything, and I know that. I'd lose all that I've accomplished in these last 10 months, um, and I just can't go there. But this other thing that I'm going through is just it's too much, and it's unbearable, and like I just I'm acting crazy. Like, I had plans to come see my kids two 2 days from now, and I couldn't sleep last night because my brain was just going, and I impulsively switched the bus ticket over, and I bought one for today, and I come to my partner's house unexpected, right? And you never show up at anyone's house unexpected. It was definitely not the right thing to do, but in my head I justified it. I said I'm lonely and I need to be near the people I love and all this, and luckily, though maybe a little um, grief was caused. She accepted me into her home. We've talked, and that's where a lot of my anxiety's coming from, right? This whole relationship, and not like just these doubts and these insecurities and these fears, and it's fuck. I haven't felt like this in a long, long time. Like, when I used to get all high on meth, I'd get in these manic panic modes, and it'd be panic, and I'd be like, just not able to, and it hasn't reached that. I'm not panicky, but I'm very high anxiety. Another good thing is, like, over the last few days, I've been starting to utilize, um, uh, like the fellowship more. I'm involved with AA. I prefer AA, and I have a AA home group. I finally reached out to a person a couple days ago, and I've got a new sponsor. But also, I'm using other people in the fellowship who I'm calling, and I'm just explaining to them. I'm like, I'm fucking nuts. I'm crazy right now. And I'm not crazy. It's just stinking thinking. But it's so much. It's so unbearable. Like, you know, when I was using, if my head got like all like fuzzy and crazy, you'd use, right? I would like smoke a joint or have a drink or, hit that friggin' meth pipe. And that's not an option today. I have nothing to shut the noise down. So it was recommended to me today that I pray. And praying's never my first um, response, and I'm not sure why. Like, I thought I had this program before, and I thought I knew about recovery before. Like, that's been squished. Like, I need I need more help, and I need to like dive in. I'm not willing to go back to that lifestyle of using drugs and alcohol. It's not for me anymore. But I can't live with this fucking noise in my head. I spoke with a fellow AA member prior to making this video, and I'm a lot more calmer now. I've yet to pray. I thought I'd read one, maybe one reading. Maybe it'll have something to do with what I'm talking about now. It often does. So today's June 4th, and from A New Day. The worst sorrows in life are not its losses and misfortunes, but its fears. A.C. Benson. Only by carefully examining our fears can we realize how extensively they affect our lives. By holding us back from pursuing important goals, from doing what we otherwise might, fear often causes sorrows and regrets. For example, if we're afraid of people, we tend to exclude them from our lives in various ways. We then miss out on their friendship and the special opportunity to learn new things from others. Fear holds many of us back from advancement in the job arena. We may know with certainty that we deserve a raise or promotion, but fear of confrontation prevents us from stating our case. Instead, we accept what is actually unacceptable and wait with frustration until we are noticed. Or perhaps it's time to make a career change. Here again, we're immobilized by fear of failure. Consequently, we don't take the first step, and as a result, resentfully continue to perform tasks that we've long since outgrown. Am I still being held back from life's joyful experiences by fear? Or have I become willing to begin again by replacing fear with faith, and taking small risks? Thought for today: reasoned risks are not to be feared. I can tell you it related to what I shared um, in the fact that I haven't had a lot of faith. I haven't been relying on my higher power too much. I haven't fully committed to that third step. I haven't fully turned my will and my life over to God, right? I still want to run the show. And I want everything to turn out exactly how I think it should. I want people to react to me the way I think they should. Like what suits my feelings best, what suits Jim the best, right? And that's sick, right? Especially with partners, right? If I hold this idea of how a relationship should be, and believe me, I'm no fucking expert at relationships, far from it. And I'm always trying to fix things, maybe things that don't need to be fixed. Um, but if I'm always trying to control how other people respond to me, like I'm not giving that person the chance to be themselves, right? And it just causes more grievances and more grievances, and then it causes fears in myself. Well, maybe this is happening, maybe this, maybe this. It's you know, recovery's not easy. It's like it's easy and it's not easy. But now that the dope's gone, now it's like I got to work on this, and it's not something I can do on my own. I've really got to learn to rely on my higher power a little more, a lot more, and you know, I'm getting there. This is the most that I've called other people in the program, maybe ever. Like I'm calling people now, and I'm telling them I'm insane, I'm crazy, and I don't know what to do. Oh my god, I never wanted to tell anyone I was crazy before. That's the other good thing about the fellowship, right? The 12-step fellowship, they understand. Anyways, I hope you all have a blessed day. I love you. Take care.